Have you ever asked yourself why war is necessary? What is the true cost of conflict on humanity? Picture a world where the deafening roars of bombs and gunfire are replaced by the harmonious symphony of progress and development. A world where the energy expended on destruction is channeled towards the elevation of the human condition. This is not a utopian dream, but a plausible reality if we collectively question the necessity of war. War, in its essence, is an extreme manifestation of human disagreement, often fueled by a thirst for power, resources, or ideological supremacy. It's a cataclysm that shatters the tranquility of existence, casting a dark shadow over the sanctity of human life. Millions of lives have been lost to the annals of conflict, their stories abruptly ended, their potential unfulfilled. The psychological impact on survivors is immense, with many bearing the invisible wounds of trauma long after the physical scars have healed. Children, the most innocent of us all, are often robbed of their childhood, their futures uncertain in the wake of devastation. The societal consequences of war are far-reaching. It disrupts the rhythm of progress, derailing efforts towards development, education, and innovation. Communities are fractured, economies crumble, and the wheels of advancement grind to a halt. War is a testament to failure, a failure to communicate, to empathize, and to resolve our differences peacefully. It is a destructive force that breeds more harm than good, a fire that consumes all in its path, leaving behind only ashes of what could have been. Yet, war is often painted as a necessary evil, a bitter pill to swallow for the greater good. But we must ask ourselves, who truly benefits from the turmoil? Is it the common man, or the ones who orchestrate these conflicts from their ivory towers, far removed from the reality of the battlefield? War leaves a lasting scar on mankind, a mark that time struggles to erase. It's high time we reconsider the necessity of war and strive for a world where peace is the norm, not the exception. Imagine the immense resources that go into war. Now imagine what these resources could achieve if used for development instead. Wars are expensive. They cost us not just in terms of money, but also in time, human potential, and most tragically, in lives lost. The resources, both human and material, that we pour into conflicts are resources that we can never reclaim. They are forever lost to us, swallowed up by the beast that is war. Now picture this. What if we took those same resources and directed them towards development? Think about the advancements we could make in technology if we used the billions spent on weapons for research and development instead. Imagine the leaps we could make in healthcare if the money used for warfare was instead invested in medical research, building better hospitals, and training more doctors. Consider the improvements we could make in education if the time spent on conflicts was instead spent on building better schools, training more teachers, and investing in our children's future. Reflect on the social welfare programs we could fund, the infrastructures we could build, the lives we could uplift if we chose development over destruction. War is a choice. So is development. When we choose war, we choose to squander our resources. But when we choose development, we invest in our future. We choose progress over regression, creation over destruction, life over death. The resources wasted on war could be the catalyst for a global renaissance of progress and development. Peace and unity are not just ideals, they are necessities for the survival and prosperity of humanity. Imagine, if you will, a world free from the shackles of war and conflict, a world where differences are not met with violence but with understanding and acceptance. A world where every voice is heard, every life is valued, every dream is nurtured. In this world, the resources spent on weapons of destruction are instead used to build bridges of cooperation. The time wasted on battles and conflicts is devoted to solving the pressing issues that plague humanity: poverty, hunger, inequality, and climate change. This is no utopian dream. This is the reality we can create if we choose peace and unity over war and division. If we choose to rise above the petty squabbles, the power struggles, the ignorance and the fear. If we choose to recognize our shared humanity and our shared home. The benefits of such a world are immense, not just in terms of material prosperity, but also in terms of human happiness, understanding and enlightenment. we would not just survive but thrive, not just exist but truly live. It's time to rise above the ashes of war and embrace a future where peace and unity reign supreme. After all, our humanity demands nothing less.